I just came out to actually water the garden, so before I do, let me get Spider-Man. I don't suspect there are webs, but I didn't suspect there were any time before, and there was one right across the damn sky. My peas are all look like powdery, mildewish. I don't like that look at all, but I'm kind of letting these stay on the pod for the seeds, you know. These don't even have flowers. I planted them after these, and they're don't even have flowers. She's pretty. Oh, she ready for a little harvest. Spinach. I can actually thin those and place them where I want them to be. In my onions, they're doing okay. They're not flourishing, but they're doing okay. Like, you know what it is? That's a red okra, yo. Tomato. I'm not gonna get no green onions. Actually, this little backup one is flourishing more than this one, it appears. But cutie pie, her curls are popping. The basil finally got room to breathe after I thinned her sisters out of there. Cilantro, they finally popped up late in the season. They're not here for life in this chilly weather. I think that's a callaloo. I didn't plant it, but you know, seeds flying everywhere and so forth. Verbena, orange bell, opal basil here in the middle. Collard, I don't see any. Ooh, it's cold. Okay, I'm gonna have to water this later because it is cold. Oh my goodness. Ooh, one of my green onions is coming up back here, and it's coming up strong right there. My perpetual spinach flourishing. My red green lettuce is flourishing. Peas are coming up very slowly though, so I don't imagine that they'll flower and give me peas. But I got these red ones. Callaloo kind of at a standstill. You know, to be very honest, I've neglected everything, and again, we haven't had rain, so everything is really thirsty. Actually, this one fell over. Red okra, because it's cold. I'm going to do a quick run through. There's moringa that's ready for a harvest. I'll harvest that this week, maybe tomorrow. 2 orange bells, which are struggling in this little planter. They need a lot more room, but that's what I went with in the planter this year. Next year, I'm just going to put herbs in the planter because it looked like the basil did pretty decently. And then, you know, I'm going to put herbs and let them bush rather than grow tall. Here's my spinach. I need to thin these out and place them where I want them to be. These 2 are already placed well. My green onions are doing just okay. The peas are looking really bad. They're looking like powdery mildew. But I'm keeping them on these vines until they dry out because I'm collecting seeds. So it looks like I only have so many seeds, but my plan next year is to grow one of the vines specifically for seeds only and let that one age and dry out right on the vine. Here's a moringa here on the deck, thriving. Yes. I have the dirt low in there. I didn't do that deliberately, but it turns out that I'm glad that I did it because it discourages the rabbits, our gangster bunnies, from trying it. You can see I usually harvest the large top branches. This is what happens. Other branches grow immediately to replace the ones you harvest. So this is a really prolific tree. If you can get it going early enough and get a full season of harvests out of it. You know, with the weird weather, it started late, so, but I am getting continuous harvest off of it now. So I just got to keep it watered so I can keep producing for me. Here's the red okra. This is leaning because I just harvested it. It was heavy enough to have it leaning. There's a tomato. I'm not going to get any green tomatoes on it because we only have a week or 2 of warm weather here. Cutie's mandarin. I'm going to give her a good jet spray, and that's her baby, all grown up. They usually hold up well into the season, so we'll see how that works. I have my peppermint and another tomato in case my other one didn't work out. I have a couple of cilantro that finally came up. I think I'll try to take those inside and see what they'll do. They've been growing really slow because I let this planter dry out. Orange bells and opal basil. Another moringa ready for harvest. A few more green onions. I have another green onion here that is right there. That's flourishing, isn't it? Oh, and I have an onion right there that I buried. Collard here that's healthy and happy. Only have a few leaves because I harvested them and made soma. My perpetual spinach are flourishing, primarily because I haven't been juicing them like I intended to. But, you know, just have the 3 rather than 4 that I had last year, and that's plenty enough, as you can clearly see. Lettuce, it's not standing upright nicely because I just watered everything. I have a few more peas that I put here, pea vines, but again, I don't think they'll do much this season. A spinach, again, it's playing sleep because I just watered it. 2 green okra plant, and 2, there's one, and there's one red okra. That's what I just harvested from, and I watered over here. The callaloo fields are scarce now, as they should be. I have this lone vine, a pea vine snow pea vine that I had planted with the cucumbers, and I pulled the cucumbers and I just leaned this vine here, because if you know pea plants like I do, they'll look like they're all done with life at the base, and then the extended end of it will be flourishing. So there's actually a pea on here, a snow pea, but I'm not going to pick it. So that's it. I need to get dressed, and because we're going to, these are, okay, this one too big. I'll let that one get too big. I'm not even going to take that one, because she will low-key be shading it. And she should in that case. That really is too large for these things. But, yeah, those I'll take for. And there you have it.